Marlo, welcome to PaPoppin, man.
What's up, my boy? What's up with you?
Shit, you from PA?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You
Born and raised.
born and raised? How'd you hear about PaPoppin?
See you on the gram.
On the gram?
I popped up. I think on the Explore page. I said, let me check this out. What's going on?
So how long have you been doing music?
I would say like 3 years now. 3.5. Probably like 3.5.
3. Shit. What made you start doing music?
I should have always been around it for like
Yeah.
I used to rock out with my brother and shit. He used to make music.
Oh, so your family ties with some music?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, no, I've been around music pretty much all my life as well, so I understand that. Oh, how many blunts you smoked today?
How many blunts I smoked today? For real, it was a slow motherfucking day for me.
Slow day?
I can't cuss too much on the YouTube, but I probably had like 3 spliffs today. Couldn't get my paper and grab.
Grava? Okay. So no blunts?
Huh?
No blunts?
Well, like backwood?
Backwood, just regular, game rap.
Nah, I can't do no game. No, I can't do no game.
Nice.
Backwood, paper and frontal. For sure.
So how do you feel about 9 to 5s?
How do I feel about 9 to 5?
Yeah, you ever, how do you feel about people that work 9 to 5s, or in this day and age, inflation, all that? How do you feel about 9 to 5s? Do you think you need more than just 9 to 5 nowadays?
I can't tell the next person what they need. You feel me? It all depends how they want to live their life. You feel me? If the building's getting paid and they got a roof over their head and that's what they want, like, I salute it. If you want more, you got to do more. But that's just what anything in life, you go outside that.
Yeah, so back to your music. So what type of music are you into? Is it just rap, or how you feel about country or some jazz?
Bro, for real. If it sound good and it catches my ear, especially like depending on when I hear it, I mess with it. You feel me? I'll just listen to the same type of music. Like you ride with me, you might hear some John Legend. And
Okay.
you might hear some Chief.
Okay.
You feel me? You might hear. I just respect good music, good quality music.
So you know any artists from like the 1930s, 1920s?
Nah.
No?
I don't. That's a little before me.
Okay. How you feel about classical music? The roots of all music, Beethoven, all that, Mozart.
Founders. You feel me? When you get people to love something that they're not used to, that's a talent. You feel me? That's like a gift. So being one of the first or one of them ones, like the fact that we still talking about them right now.
Yeah.
That's that right there. You know what I mean?
I get that. Shit. So if you was born, before, obviously you're a hip hop artist, rapper. So before rap even came around, do you think you'll still be involved with music, or do you think you'll be on a different path if you was born, say, in 1960s or 70s or whatnot?
If I was born in the 70s, I'd probably be doing like, damn. If I was born in the 60s and I was about 18 in the 80s type shit,
Yeah.
or in the 70s, I'd probably be doing something like I can't really talk about.
I get that. Now, random question.
Time to be alive, though.
No, yeah. Heard about a lot of stories from my grandparents and whatnot.
Right.
Shit, random question though. Best Pop Tart of all time?
Cinnamon John.
Cinnamon.
You know what I'm talking about? Like it got like the icing on the top.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, did it? Yeah.
No Diddy, yeah. Nah, for me, I love the s'mores. I don't know, the s'more Pop Tarts are kind of like my go-to. Yes,
Yeah.
if anything, yeah, that's my go-to. What about a classical, strawberry? I feel like that's like, the first Pop Tart flavor.
Nah, yeah, I used to steal them shits from my cousin all the time. He couldn't do nothing about it. For real. I love the devil, but he couldn't do nothing about it when I used to steal them shits.
Shit.
That shit.
So I see you sipping on something. What you got in your cup right now?
Some lemonade. Lemonade, my favorite drink.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
You do sodas?
No, I don't drink soda.
Yeah.
No, I don't fuck with soda. And my shorty can't drink soda. Nah, she can drink soda. She don't drink. Definitely.
Nah, I get that. For me, if I'm drinking soda, there's definitely some liquor in it or something. Because I just no.
Matter of fact, I'm lying like shit, bro. I had a Mountain Dew earlier. I'm lying like shit. That shit was busting. You hear me? I'm lying like shit. I fuck. But I don't drink soda every day.
But speaking of the No Diddy, So, did he do it?
I hope he did.
I hope he didn't.
I hope he did. But it's looking like he did.
Shit, what about Meek?
What about me?
You know, the stories and whatnot, you know. Um, do you look up to Meek? Is
I don't
it
look up to no man.
no man?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Not even as an artist.
Nah. Look up to. I can be inspired. I can respect somebody's talent.
Okay.
But, as far as like look up to,
Okay.
I wouldn't go that far.
Shit. So,
Who you look up to? You look up to somebody?
me looking up to me, probably my grandfather. Honestly, me growing up, like my dad was around, but he had a lot of health issues, so he was always in and out of the hospital. Same thing with my mom. So my grandfather was like kind of like the person I looked up to growing up. He had the job and a nice house and all that stuff. So that's kind of who I looked up to. Yeah. So you mentioned a brother, and you got how many brothers you got?
I got 4 brothers. I got 4 blood brothers.
All of them do music or around music or no? Not really?
Nah, only one of them.
Only one of them.
Only one.
Yeah, so thoughts about being a family man?
It's all about being a family man.
Do you see yourself being a family man? You know, grown old. You got the white picket fence,
White picket fence.
some American dream kind of thing. Do you see yourself living like that or no?
When the time get there.
When the time get there.
When the time get there, you know. I ain't rushing that. Like, you know, when it get there.
So back to your music. I saw this 3-headed goat. That was a pretty big thing, I would say, last year? Or maybe 6 months ago or whatnot?
Yeah, like the end of last year.
So whose idea was it? Like, are you close with the other guys that you did the songs with, or?
Nah, yeah, they're my boys.
And your boys?
They're my everyday guys.
Did you grow up with them, or no, not really?
Yeah. Like at a certain age, like with Joe, shit, I probably just started like fucking out 12 or some shit like that.
Joe Money?
Yeah, Joe Maya. Joe Maya.
Shout out Joe Money.
So we probably like 13 years in. But I knew Cash just like I was like 7th grade. Yeah. We got locked in pretty much like a couple years ago.
So you and Cash went to school together and whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay. So growing up, getting to, you remember the time period there was a lot of slap boxing videos? Was slap boxing a thing for you? Yeah. Shit. Did a group of y'all like meet up somewhere, or like for me growing up, my man's Avery Zan, shout him out. His garage was definitely the spot. Like everyone, and if someone had a personal beef, the guys will meet up and you shot a 30 right there. You guys had anything like that or no?
As far as like a spot to slap box, or as far as a spot that everybody link up, yeah, no, we had the little main spot where everybody, right around in the dog. It's the little main spot to skip school and all that. If you had a little jaw, if you were getting them like that, you feel me?
I feel it, man. That,
or if you want to put them boxing gloves on, we definitely have a spot for that. The 2K.
bro. We had some Five Below boxing gloves when we were kids. Oh my gosh, some shits.
Oh yeah, don't let them connect. That shit cheap as hell, right?
Bro, they started ripping apart so easily, and at that point, you just fighting with some fists, and like you might as well just take them shits off.
You tap that jaw. Your homie tap that jaw. Yeah, you really got to question that your homie when he taps that jaw.
Nah, yeah, but that garage, a lot of memories. My boy's mom used to be snapping on all of us coming in there, smelling the weed and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Fried in that jar.
Mm-hmm.
Games.
Yeah, that's like a.
Smoke games?
Yeah. I smoke. Right now I'm more of a social smoker. Like I can't smoke like I used to. I'm not gonna lie. Like it makes me now. I get more paranoid. When I was younger, I used to be smoking like a good 7 to 8 blunts a day.
Family man, shit, you be thinking about a lot. You be thinking about a lot. You know?
Well, that's. Honestly, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that probably is the family man.
That's right, yeah.
Probably the family man shit. No bullshit. So, have you ever heard about how us as humans, we only use like 10% of our brain capacity? Have you heard about that?
Yeah, but I heard ambidextrous people get to use the other side of their brain, so that gotta be I mean,
Really?
some of the other songs they bring, so that got to be over 10%. So I don't really get all that.
Okay.
Where the numbers come from.
Have you ever heard of the show or movie Limitless or what is it, Lucy?
Nah.
So basically, these people are given drugs, made in a lab or whatnot. They're made in a lab. They give them to these Lucy's the female, and in the Limitless, there's a guy, I forget his name, but they give him the drug and it unlocks a lot of their brain capacity, and they got photographic memory, able to slow down time with their mind and all that stuff.
I seen like a preview of some shit like that.
So you think the government be doing stuff like that? And you think they be running tests or whatnot? You know, I know everyone talked about the Area 51, and there's a lot of alien talk or whatnot. So how do you agree with that, or what's your thoughts about that?
I don't want to speak too much on the government. I want to stay on my lane on the sort of situation. But I say they do what they do what they want to do.
They do what they want to do.
They movie and we just characters in it. Yeah, as long as y'all ain't me, I don't want no problem with that.
So back to the three-headed goat. Did it do the numbers that you were expecting, or did it do less, or did it do a lot more than you thought? Because that's one of the ways that I actually like found you out, was three-headed goat. Yeah,
that's dope.
I heard people talking about it. I actually was at bars or whatnot, and I overheard some females talk about it. So like, what like did it give you the outcome you were expecting, or were you expecting more?
For me, like personally, I be sat in the bar like high for myself. So even though it'll do good, kind of like comparing to somebody else, but I'll compare myself to other people. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I just compare like how I want things to be, and you know, so it did good. You feel me? But I set the bar so high for myself. So I'm the type that it could have did better. I'm always be like that. I don't care if it did 1 million views. I'm like, why did it do 2? Like, what we did, what's the reason why they do 2 million? Like,
Okay.
Because the reason why they do 2 million, let's go back and correct that. Like, you feel what I mean? Like,
So you know, just see what way you went wrong or whatnot. You always trying to make it more. Shit, for me, honestly, I I'm the exact opposite. I set the bar low so I don't disappoint myself.
okay.
I don't know if that's just like a personal thing, or maybe I was grown up a certain way. I don't know, but that's just how I'd be looking at it. So it's like, you know, I can never be disappointed if I'm already
expecting the worst.
Yeah.
Like, not expecting the worst, but I feel you. I set it too high. I face it, so I get you.
So thoughts about religion.
My thoughts about religion.
You know, like you got a lot of Muslims, Christians, Buddhism. I don't really too much know.
Through Ramadan and stay strong. What you got?
No, you good. So like, if you had to choose one, what route would you go?
What, for religion?
Yeah. So we just had to choose one for some reason, whatever. We just had to choose one. Which route you going?
Can't really just choose a religion. You know what I mean? Because I respect the viewpoints of multiple religions. You feel me? I respect all religions. Like, especially if it make you like a better person. Like, I don't really wish your religion to make you a better person. But a lot of things I do agree with. I probably like living like I don't eat pork and things like that. You feel me?
No,
I understand, you know. So I respect all viewpoints. I don't want to say just which one I choose.
I feel it. For me, I still be eating pork. I'm not gonna lie. I try to stay away from it. I'll say that. But penne, I love some penne. Yeah. I grew up with a whole bunch of Hispanics and whatnot. That was how I grew up. A lot of my friends are Hispanic, and my girlfriend, Dominican and whatnot. So,
pork on your fork.
So like, and when I had that shit for the first time, I fell in love. But yeah, it did, and I try to stay away from it, because I do feel like it's just I don't think it's like really good for you. Once in a while I feel like, all right, yeah, you could cheat, have a little cheat meal and whatnot. Right. So, but yeah, no, and so you could be going to the gym and whatnot.
Gotta stay right. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been as consistent lately, but like that, yeah, that boy, all right. That boy's still all right.
Where you go? Planet LA? You got a? Is there a private gym you go to? You got an at-home gym?
Wherever we work out, wherever. If there's a bar there, we do pull-ups. Wherever, I don't care. We in Miami, you see, we walk past the bar, let's do it. We got a park. If we got a bar, let's do it. You know what I mean? In the middle of the drinking, we at the crib. Drop down. Who got 100 of them right now? You know.
Nah, for sure, definitely. Man, if you, yeah, nah, I 100% agree with you. So, what you got a favorite food?
Favorite food? I don't know. I don't got no favorite food. I just like eating good. I ain't gonna lie. I can eat chicken damn every day. I can eat chicken every day and steak and rice. Like last music video, man, I was fucking some steak and rice up. Man, I'm forgetting the lyrics and all that.
Nah, I seen little snippets of that. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, that was busting.
So what song did you do for that video right there?
Just Go.
Just Go.
Yeah.
So what?
I release right now. By the time this drops, it'll be out.
It'll be out.
Yeah.
All platforms.
All platforms.
All platforms. Okay.
It'll be on YouTube first, but now that you just reminded me, I gotta make sure they're going to app on all that. So yeah, it'll be on all platforms. So sure.
What was your mindset making that song, or was it just a freestyle? You kind of just whatever came to your head, or you?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't really been as consistent as I wanted to with music. You hear me? But I was going through my phone and I heard that beat, and I'm like, oh no, look, sit down. You gotta run this real quick. You feel me? You gotta run this real quick. And I don't know, people like been dropping in the city and shit like that, and that should be motivating me. When I see people dropping, you feel me? It don't be no competition thing, because I don't feel there's no competition. But like when I see people dropping it, it motivates me. Like, nah, boy, get on your shit. Even if my homie drop, you feel me? Get on your shit. And I hope that he use that the same way. That's just how I look at it. You know what I mean? Get that work done.
Nah, yeah. I made one song.
Yeah.
I made one song. Yeah. I showed a few people. They were telling me that it was actually a lot better than they were expecting. So like, you know, I don't got that face of like, okay, he can make music or whatnot. But
how much you charge me for a feature?
For a feature?
Yeah, to get on song with you guys.
5 bands.
We'll work on it. We'll talk about it. My people will contact you people and all that.
I bet. You know, shout out HTM Studios. Definitely tapping with my people. Get you right. Shit. So, any big plans this coming year? You traveling a lot? You going to, I don't know. What you doing? You got a game plan, or you going with the flow?
Me, bro, you can't. I don't know. You can't ever predict it with me. Like you never know. You never know what I'll be up to. But I don't know. This summer, we outside. But I stay focused. You know, I like everybody want to go travel. There's always gonna go travel. You feel me? Even outside the summer and all that. But I did a lot of things that people be trying to like go out and do in the clubs. Like I done turn clubs upside down. You feel me? In and out the city like. Oh, that's cool. We still gonna do all that, but right now I'm just trying to get a little more focused. You feel me? I'm breeding dogs and shit. Got some pocket bullets and shit, some high quality dogs. If y'all want some, you feel me? Contact me and all that.
But side hustle money right there.
Yeah, nah, ain't no side hustle money. That see, people do the numbers. That's main hustle money.
All right.
Anything could be main hustle money. Like you feel me? But
you do it right.
Yeah, that's what I'm more focused on. Like this summer, this my future right now is find a new avenues. You know,
any didn't mean to cut you off. Any big features that you anyone from the city, outside the city, whatever that you plan on? Either someone gonna get a feature from you, or you gonna cop a feature with someone else. You know.
I don't know, Jake. I don't got nobody in mind. I was supposed to do a feature when I see somebody that has a good name, but I don't know. Some rappers corny in real life, bro. I ain't gonna lie, some niggas old. You feel me? So you know, I would do something with somebody, but
I feel like I definitely say that you think rap's definitely going downhill right now, or you think or like what you think about that? Because there's a lot of talking about countries like on top right now. And you saw Beyonce made some holding down or something like that.
As far as hip hop, I don't feel like as far as hip hop going down, you know how long they've been talking about hip hop going down since it started.
Yeah, okay.
Hip hop ain't going nowhere because hip hop evolved so much. Like hip hop will go from the dancing, and then it had the drill scene, and then I had the 50 Cent where he's rapping love songs. You feel me? They got like dirt rap love. So there's so many genres of rap. But I say what's dying, I feel like is like that drill music, like rapping about 30 bodies you don't got in every single song. I think like that's declining.
Okay.
Like, like even Chicago, people ain't fully rapping about that no more. Like, so I just feel like there's genres that are dying out. But as far as hip hop, nah, we gotta put respect on what hip hop is. You feel me? We develop that too. Like, nah, that ain't going nowhere necessarily.
I mean, shit's just speaking of drill, Chicago and some artists like you be listening to like some Dirk, some Vaughn, R.I.P. by the way.
Yeah, I listen to all that.
All of them. All right. So Chicago or New York, you choose.
Chicago.
With music, like who do you think be making the better music?
Chicago or New York? That's a good question. What I listen to, I probably say I listen to more Chicago, but I don't really listen to too many Chicago people besides like Polo G and Dirk nowadays. Like, you feel me? And New York, I'm not really a fan of like the dancing type scene. I like the old New York. Like I listen to some Jada, some Styles. You feel me? I want to hear some bars like those dancing. You feel me? Not knocking what they do. That's just not really my style of music.
So what about like early? So what you think about? You mentioned 50 Cent. So early 2000s, you still be bumping some early 2000s? Yeah, some 50.
What? Yeah.
Some Fat Joe.
I was like 11 playing the game. What was that? Get Rich Die Trying? Yeah. My whole block used to have a headband. We had the G Unit shirts. Yeah. But 50 a legend. You can't go wrong with some old 50 song every once in a while. You put 21 questions on for a girl, yeah. That might get you something you never had before. Just a little word of advice.
Nah, yeah. What about 90s? You fuck with some Tupac or some Biggie, or that's a little too far back?
Oh no, they ain't too far back. I'm fucking with Pop more.
Pop?
If that was the question.
No, yeah. That was actually gonna be the next question.
Yeah. I'll probably fuck with Pop a little more.
Why is that?
Oh, why is that? I don't know. My mama messed with Pop.
So
she played with Pop in the crib before she played Biggie.
Before she played Biggie?
You know what I mean? I don't know. And Pac's acting. That probably what got it too. Like it was Bishop and Juice.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. He was more like you think he was more of a household name before both of them became a household name, if that makes sense?
I wasn't even in the household yet.
Okay.
No, we were on rap. I wasn't even born yet, so I don't know. I don't know what the household was looking like.
I don't know. I personally just like I like Biggie more. I like Biggie Small more. Notorious B.I.G. Yeah. I got my whole playlist still on SoundCloud, Apple Music, all that. I got a playlist of just Biggie.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with B.I.G. R.I.P.
He just, he makes me feel like I could lay back, chill.
No, yeah. You got bangers.
He's smooth. I feel like he's just smooth with the words and whatnot. I don't know.
No, I feel you. I don't know. Pop was just like a standout. Pop was like just a standout. Now I feel like not everybody liked him because I guess he fuck around, come in the room, want to get all the attention and shit. But that's Pop. Like if
that was him.
You like him, you feel me? It's like, oh, there go Pop being Pop. But if you did like Pop, it's there go Pop being Pop. Like,
so they talk about the 90s was like the golden era of hip hop. You agree with that?
Hip hop, was it the golden era? I say it seemed like more people took a little more pride in their craft. Like nowadays, you can make any type of song, throw it on TikTok, it might go viral. You feel me? Like, I feel like they took a little more time in their craft and they like time into their craft. Like even back then, people used to do like 3 verses like on one song. Nowadays, you're lucky if you get 2 verses.
Nah,
on a song.
yeah.
For the fact that people are just so fast now, like people the whole world moves fast. So
Yeah, the attention span of someone in today's age is just just not there.
but the golden era, like if you want to check who getting paid more, like. Oh, that's like saying the 90s. Like, it depends on what lane you want to talk about.
Okay. I'm just talking about like as
Talent.
yeah, talent. The culture, just like the time period for that. Like, because they say hip hop was like a major mountain that just went overboard and opened so many doors for so many people.
Nah, yeah, 90s was dope. Not just looking back on it, just from the fashion, like all around. Like, nah, the 90s definitely look dope. The 90s definitely look, and that's when a lot of goats like that are goats in hip hop, like Jay-Z and all that. When they was like younger, like they was more like kind of MA pride, you feel me? So
For sure.
it's like this.
But you speaking about how 90s definitely took more time in their craft and whatnot. I agree with that 100%. Not many people like 6ix9ine, but he even said it. Like he did not care. Like half of the songs he made, he said he just bullshitted the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Speaking of 6ix9ine, how do you feel about 6ix9ine? You like if someone puts 6ix9ine on in the car, are you gonna tell them to turn it off?
I've never been in a car with nobody that put on 6ix9ine.
All right.
Nah, yeah. If he was to get put on in a car that I'm in, yeah, turn it off.
Turn it off. Respect.
We're gonna turn that off. You bumping?
What, 6ix9ine? Yeah. I mean, shit. If he, I'm not gonna lie. I still would fuck with some of his songs. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not in that type of lifestyle. So like,
right.
I feel like it's okay if I do.
No, yeah, for sure. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's just, I guess for me, maybe it was 2017. That was like a prime year for like my high school days and whatnot, right. And that's when he he started blowing up real fast. So I guess maybe those songs and whatnot, but like recent stuff, no, I haven't.
Blew up a little too fast.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, it gets to people's heads and whatnot. So yeah. Speaking of that, you would you rather have a fast blow up or gradual? Take your time.
Probably slower. You feel me? Because it's more like organic. When you just drop with that first like that one big song, it seemed like you expected to just match that right away. And a lot of those people like they burn out.
Fall off a little bit.
Yeah, because it's hard for them to make that exact song again.
Match the energy from the first song.
Right. They're like slower. Like people really get to tap in with you through the process. You remember, instead of just jumping on out the blue, I guess. But shit getting on is getting on, I guess,
Any local artists from our city that you're like, okay, you could see them making it, or even talking about yourself? You think you're
making it,
or just got some real potential?
We got talent. Yeah, that's talent. That's city. Cash, Joe. Hey, what's the other one named
Cobain?
He's hard. I seen that boy. He puts on the show. Even out of town. I went out of town. He puts on the show. I always mistaken his name because the boy on the gram for who you was talking about.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I see some shit he posted on the gram earlier shit. I fuck with him, but
I definitely say in our city with the music, I feel like it's taken off. Like a lot more people are more active with the music and whatnot. Right. A lot more shows locally being thrown. I feel like there's a lot more artists and a lot more people just getting together. So like, with that being said, do you see any big thing like happening just as like Reading being known in the U.S. or whatnot? Because I feel like Reading's small.
Like the city blowing up, like as a whole.
Yeah.
As a city altogether, it'd be hard, like, cause we're such a small city.
Everyone knows.
Everybody trying to be like the next spot. You feel me? It's hard for Reddit to say Reddit has its own identity. You feel me? You put Reddit on, and you like say you put New York on, you can kind of tell it's a New York rapper. You kind of put Atlanta rapper on, you can tell.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean.
You feel me? An Atlanta rapper. You put on somebody that's just born and raised from Reddit, like you're from Wisconsin, you can't really identify, you know. So as far as individually, and it takes work. Like everybody got to really be putting in that work, investing in themselves and all that. But ain't nothing impossible. I ain't gonna never knock the home team. You feel me? It could be done. Like it was work that gotta be done for it to happen. That's all.
Nah, I remember. Do you remember the rap game?
Yeah.
Nah, I just remember seeing Nova being on the rap game, and mind you, I'm pretty sure I'm younger than like a lot of these guys. Right now I'm only 22, so seeing Nova, I thought from there I was like, oh wow, maybe something's gonna happen then, but maybe I just expected too much from the rap game or whatnot, because the rap game kind of fell off. I don't even know how many seasons they had. Yeah, the show is
Yeah, and that music thing, bro, it becomes a lot of politics. You feel me? Everybody, shout out to Nova. Like when he was doing this thing, he definitely was part of it all. He was definitely carrying it for the city. You know what I mean? But but that music, it ain't easy. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
Everybody got their personal life. I know everybody see the little highlights on like Instagram, and you see the TV, like, but everybody still got real lives. Like, you know, almost like football players. You see them on Sundays, but like people got a Monday through Saturday too,
and they got their home life and whatnot.
Exactly. I mean, it's not always easy, but.
So, what about 2019, 2020? Did COVID mess you up with music at all, or no?
I feel like I started dropping music like when COVID started, so I wasn't able to do like no type of shows and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I guess that affected it. Like I wasn't able. I had songs that were buzzing that I couldn't really do nothing with, like in person.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as hurting me, like, nah. I gained a lot of fans during COVID. You know
okay.
I gained a lot of fans during COVID, so I won't necessarily say it hurt me. No.
Are you more of a freestyle artist that just goes in the booth, does his thing, or you write, or you got just a couple bars and whatnot just laying around in your phone? You might pull out once in a while if you think it lays nice with the beat.
It's probably usually that last one. Like I'll write, like Brody know. I'll write like at the studio sometime, like if I feel like it, or sometime like, I may have something written. I may have some of a song written over here and some of the song written on another dope. And I hear a beat, and I might mix them. It just for I just do it however I want.
whatever the mood is.
Yeah, whatever the mood is.
I feel that.
For sure.
So the song that you just performed for us, is that out? Could people go see it now, or is that in the vault?
That's Let Me Talk. That's the intro for Nothing Was Normal, the last tape I dropped. Yeah, that's the intro for that. I ain't never do no video or nothing like that. So, and that's exclusive. But if you heard it, then you heard it. If you didn't hear it, go tap in for sure.
If you heard it, you heard it.
Yes, sir.
All right, Marlo, I appreciate you coming out. It was nice talking to you. Definitely gonna be staying in touch.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for having me, fam. Marlo, tapping in with Pig.
Follow him on IG. Mm-hmm. Definitely, he's making moves. I'll say that. I've been watching.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, my boy. Let's do it. King Marlo, 3 O's at the end, on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Marley Mott, Google me, King Marlo on Apple Music. Go Rush Bullies on TikTok. However you want to do it.
What about YouTube?
Marley Mott, yes sir.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, tap in with me.